morning, my lovelies. It's Friday. We made it. We made it. We made it through the week. Y'all, I am so proud of you. Good job. Good job. I know this week was a struggle. I know there's some of y'all out there that just barely made it through this week, but guess what? It doesn't matter if you blew the doors off of this week and you were the most productive person that you've ever been in your whole life, or if you just did the bare ass minimum and you barely made it through. It don't matter. You know why? Because you made it through. That's all that matters. So I'm so proud of you guys. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you were productive. I hope you got a lot of stuff done. But if you didn't, if you laid in bed all week, didn't do anything except brush your teeth and watch TikTok, that's okay too. I want to do a video on my sick kid protocol. So I had one of my littles call me because she's sick. She didn't feel good. I'm having to pick her up from the school. But when she woke up this morning, she was nauseous with a little bit of tummy upset, but she didn't have a fever. I felt her. She didn't have a fever. And since I throw up a lot, I was like, maybe this is just something you ate or stress. And baby girl, when you get to be older, you can't call out of work because you have a tummy ache or you're nauseous. You have to go to work, because if you don't go to work, then you don't make your money and you can't pay your bills. So in our house, if you have a fever, totally different protocol. You're in bed, tea and toast, sniffle suit. But if you're not sick, if you don't have a fever, then you have to at least try to go to school. And she tried and she couldn't. And now she's called me and I've told her I'm proud of you for trying and I'm coming to pick her up. And now the other rule is if you come home from school sick, no internet, no TV all night. Did you forget to get your significant other a Valentine's present and now you're scrambling for one? I've got you. Hold on. $2 at the Dollar Tree and you're set. Here's what you will need. You will need one photo frame. I picked this photo frame because I like shiny shit, but you can pick whichever frame you want, but make sure that it's at least an 8x10. It can be bigger, but it has to be at least this big. All right, then the next thing that you will need is a 2-pack of spoons. See, they sell them 2 for $1. So you will need 2 of these. That is it. That is all you will need, besides a pen and some artistic ability. Also, side note, don't go to the Dollar Tree today. They're very busy. I would avoid them if at all possible, but when you go, just get in and sneak out really smooth. That's it. That's all you need. Photo frame and spoons. Watch for part 2 to see how easy it is. Okay, so Stitch is super fascinated by this craft project for some reason. She's just been watching me this whole time. Hey, Stitch. Y'all don't get to see her often. So the next thing that you will need is super glue. And regular Elmer's glue will work for this, but it won't last for 20 years with Elmer's glue. Crazy glue will work, but if you are like a real crafter like me, this is the best glue, E600 glue. This is absolutely the best glue. Use this glue. But if you don't have that glue, that's okay. Use crazy glue. And if you don't have crazy glue, then just use Elmer's glue. Some glue is better than glue. No glue is better than any glue. And I just happen to have this bow left over from a Halloween costume that I got for 50 cents after Halloween. So I'm going to use this bow, but you don't need it. It's also because it's Valentine's Day, but you don't need it. This is all you need. And then take that E600 glue, put some right there and some right there, and then hold it for about a minute. Don't push too hard or you'll break it. So there you go. Now the spoons are glued on there, and that's all you need. Literally $2 for a very thoughtful and creative gift. Now, if you want to add ribbon, I have a lot of Valentine's shit because I do a lot of Valentine's bullet journals. So if you want to line this, if you want to put Valentine's washi tape, I paid $1 for all 3 of those. If you want to put a red ribbon on there, if you want to draw hearts around it, like for me and my husband, we love the Dark Tower, so I could draw something like, don't forget I have not forgotten the face of my father in the last 20 years, or some shit like that. You can personalize it in any way you want to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little devil bow from a Halloween costume, and I'm going to E600 glue him like right in the middle of these 2, just like that. There you go. Easy, simple, DIY Valentine's or anniversary present. Literally costs $2 and a little bit of your time, and the other person on the other end will love it, I promise. There you go. That's the finished product. All done. I hope you guys like it. I mean, my husband's gonna love it. And it literally costs $2, dollar for the frame, dollar for both of the spoons. I already had the E600 glue, but if I didn't and I had to go to the store, I would have bought crazy glue for $1. And I already had this bow, which if I didn't, I would have bought ribbon for $1. So the most that this thing will cost you is $4, but it only cost me $2 because I used stuff I already had. And I'm just worried that there might be somebody out there that's like struggling last minute. I want to make them a nice thing so they know that I care about them, but I don't have a lot of money. And this is one of those gifts. This shows that you care about the person more than you want to just spend money on them. So those are always my favorite kind of gifts to give. And I did get my husband a very, very nice card, and that was all I was going to do. But at the last minute, I was like, you know what? He deserves something. We've been 20 Valentines. He deserves something.
Happy Valentine's Day from your mom. Happy Valentine's Day. I am so thankful to have you guys and to be able to love on you. It is such a blessing for me. And on this day, I take care of mine. So I want to make sure that I'm taking care of you guys as well. I posted a quick, easy DIY Valentine's gift. So if you're one of those guys, and guys, I know you're fucking out there. You're at work and you're like, oh, fuck, it's fucking Valentine's Day and I totally forgot. What do I do? Or some women do this too. I already got 2. But if you're somebody out there who's by yourself and Valentine's Day is really, really, really hard because it seems like everybody's in a couple, you are not alone. You are not. You are not alone. It seems like that, but that's only your perception. Take this day to take care, love on you. Take care of yourself. Buy yourself some chocolate. Take a bath.
Put down a finger if you grew up in group homes and you never knew what to ask for Christmas. So one year you just shot in the dark and said, hey, I want a Game Boy. And they ended up giving you a Game Boy, which was really shocking. But then they only ended up giving you one game with it, which was Tetris. And after 12 months in a group home, you got really, really tired of playing that same game of Tetris, so you stopped playing it. And then this girl came in, Ebony, and you really liked her, and she really liked video games. And you were like, hey, girl, if you ever want to use my Game Boy, just ask the office. They'll take it out of my box, and they'll let you play it. And then it ended up where you never ended up playing it, and so the staff accidentally put it in Ebony's box, and you didn't even know. And then later on, months later, Ebony decides that she wants to go crazy and kill everybody and take everybody in the cottage hostage and tries to kill us all. And the FBI comes in, and they take her to Broughton, and they ended up taking all of her stuff with her to Broughton, including your Game Boy. And the staff people felt so bad about it. They were like, oh my gosh, Shauna, we're so sorry. We made a mistake. We accidentally put it in Ebony's box, and we can get it back. And you were like, nah, girl, she needs it more than me.